နိုင်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဘူးအားလုံးရှုပ်ကုန်ပြီကိုရဲ့ရှုပ်ကုန်ပြီ
ဘာဖြစ်တာလဲဒီကုလုံးနဲ့ဆူဆွဲတာပဲပြောအောင်ပြောအရင်ပြောလို့
ဘယ်လိုပြောလို့ဒီမှာလာရနေလဲ
အေးဟုတ်တယ်ငါအတိတယောက်လည်းငါတောက်ပြီးတော့
ဆရာဘယ်ချိန်ကြီးရောက်လဲဆရာ
17လောက်ရတယ်အေးဟုတ်တယ်17လောက်
ဆရာကျွန်တော်ဘာလုပ်ပြရမလဲဆရာ
ရပြီနားအေး
What if the biggest betrayal is not what you see, but what has already been accepted as normal? What if Uwaya's secret is not a woman, but a system of lies built over years? And the most dangerous person in this entire story is the one who never raises her voice? Tell me this first. If you had to choose, who is controlling everyone right now? Uwaya, Lily Fumway, or someone completely hidden behind them? The episode opens in a completely different emotional tone. No loud arguments, no shouting, only silence. But in this drama, silence is never peace. It is preparation for destruction. Nansat is seen sitting in front of a mirror, staring at herself for a long time. Not crying, not angry, just observing. For the first time, she is not asking, why me? Instead, she is asking something far more dangerous. How long has this been going on without me knowing? Her memories begin to reorganize like broken glass forming a pattern. Uwaya's phone turned away from her, his sudden changes in mood, the way conversations stop when she enters a room, and most importantly, how every woman around him seems connected in some invisible way. At the same time, Lily Fumway is no longer acting like a victim or lover. She is now acting like a strategist. She deletes emotional messages, she stops reacting publicly, and she starts watching, because she has realized something very important. In this game, emotions are evidence against you. Meanwhile, Mary appears calmer than ever, but this calmness is unnatural. She is seen walking through a crowded place smiling, but her eyes are not present. She is calculating something internally. A phone vibrates in her hand. Unknown number, one message only. Nansat has started investigating seriously. Mary does not panic. Instead, she replies, "Good, let her dig. The deeper she goes, the more she destroys herself." This is the first moment the audience realizes Mary is not reacting to events, she is guiding them. Elsewhere, Koki begins to feel something he has never felt before, doubt about his own understanding of reality. Everything he believed about Lily Fumway begins to break apart. Her timing, her access, her influence over events, too precise, too controlled, almost like she is not surviving the story, but shaping it, and that thought scares him more than any betrayal. That night, Nansat finally meets the investigator again, but this time she is different. She does not ask who is she. Instead, she asks, how many people are involved in protecting him? The investigator hesitates. This hesitation is the answer, and it confirms Nansat's worst fear. This is not an affair. This is protection, a network, a hidden structure, something organized, something powerful. The investigator finally reveals a critical lead. Uwaya is not only meeting one woman, he is meeting multiple people, but not in romantic contexts. Each meeting has different purpose: legal, financial, emotional manipulation, and information control. This changes everything. Nansat is no longer dealing with a cheating husband. She is dealing with a man who has been building an invisible empire behind her life. At the same time, Lily Fumway finally identifies something shocking from the anonymous photo. The handbag she saw earlier does not belong to a stranger. It belongs to someone inside her own professional circle, someone who has been beside her during public events, someone who has praised her publicly, someone who knows all her weaknesses. This realization hits her like a collapse, because now she understands the enemy is not outside her life. The enemy is already inside it. Meanwhile, Ko-gi secretly meets an informant. A simple conversation turns into a shocking revelation. Mary and Thane Tyke are not just communicating, they are coordinating outcomes. Every conflict that has happened recently, every argument, every misunderstanding, every exposure has been influenced indirectly by their decisions. Ko-gi feels a deep psychological shift. For the first time, he questions, what if I was never choosing anything myself? Night falls. Nan Sat receives one final message from the investigator. Go alone. If anyone comes with you, the truth disappears. She arrives at a location outside the city, an old private estate, abandoned looking from outside, but inside, lights are on. She enters slowly. Every step feels like walking into someone else's memory. Inside, she hears voices. Uwaya's voice, another woman's voice, and a third voice, unfamiliar. Nan Sat stops. Her breathing changes. Because this is no longer betrayal. This is coordination. Suddenly behind her, a voice whispers, You are finally here. She turns. Mary is standing there, smiling, calm, completely in control, and she says something that changes everything. You think you came here to expose him, but you actually came here because we needed you to. Before Nan Sat can respond, Lily Fumway appears from the side. Both women freeze, not because they are enemies, but because they are both confused victims walking into the same trap. The door to the inner room slowly opens. Uwaya steps out, but he is not surprised. He looks at all three of them and says calmly, I was waiting for this exact moment. Final silence falls, because the real question is no longer who is lying. It is who planned this meeting and why. And the episode ends here, not with a reveal, but with the realization that every character has been guided to this exact point for a reason none of them understand yet. Final phase will reveal the true structure behind Uwaya's hidden network, why Lily and Nan Sat were brought together, and who has been controlling emotional conflicts from the beginning.